Hello everyone, welcome back to Carlos Reads the Bible. Today it's a special episode because I'm here with Amelie, my daughter, who is, how old are you?
4!
Almost 5, in a week or 2 or something. Oh my gosh, we have to plan a birthday, I think. Don't we?
Yeah, I'm going to plan it, son. We're going to stay at home. I'm going to invite all the people in Australia.
All the people in Australia. I don't think we're allowed to have that many people in our house right now.
But we can have some cake in here and in my bedroom and in the...
You're gonna have cake in your bedroom?
Yeah.
Are you allowed to have cake in your bedroom?
Yeah.
Alright, anyway, let's move on. Let's go and read the Bible. Today we're gonna read Psalm 23, which Amelie already knows. I don't, so maybe I'll have to memorize it this time. Alright, should we do it together?
Yeah.
Let's go. Okay, so we're gonna read it first and then we're gonna talk a little bit about it. We tried to do it last night, didn't work out very well because I was talking too much, I think. Alright, let's go. Well, from the beginning, you ready? Let's do it. The Lord
is my shepherd. I should not want. He makes me lay down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. She wants to come in, I think.
I know. Keep going. He restores my soul. He leads me in paths
of righteousness for his name's sake.
Even though
I walk through the valley of the shadow of death,
I will fear
no evil. He anoint my head with
no,
oil.
For you are
with me.
Your rod
and your staff, they comfort me.
You prepare
a table before me in the presence of my enemies.
You anoint my head
with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me
all the days
of my life, and I shall dwell
in the house of the
Lord
forever. Forever. All right, very good. Now let's go from the beginning. The Lord is my shepherd; I shall not want. Yeah.
Yeah.
What does it mean to be a shepherd? What's a shepherd? What does a shepherd do?
It looks after the sheep.
The shepherd looks after the sheep. I sit down properly.
I'm just a bit tired.
You're
It's okay. I can still see.
Sit down properly so we can talk. We can keep talking. So the shepherd looks after the sheep, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, David, who wrote this psalm, he was a shepherd when he was a boy, when he was young. He looked after sheep, so he knows a lot about looking after sheep. Yeah. And then he goes, he makes me lie down in green pastures. Who is he? Who is the Lord here? Who is the shepherd?
David.
No, yeah, so David was a shepherd, but here when we say the Lord is my shepherd, who is the Lord?
Jesus.
Okay, God, yeah. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very good. And then there's things like, lie down in green pastures, he leads me beside still waters. What is a pasture?
Pasture is when there's a lot of grass and the cows eat the grass.
Right.
So does the sheep. And the pig.
Pigs eat something slightly different, but they'll like pastures as well. But the sheep definitely like pastures. And if it's green pastures, it means there's a lot of food. And still waters is like a nice place to rest because there's waters, right?
Yeah.
Very nice waters. Like a lake or something like that. Oh, you're so funny.
I'm sleeping like a sheep.
You're laying down in green pastures like a sheep. Very good. Oh, she's been demonstrating the thing the whole time. I didn't realize. Good job, Amelie. Good job. And so God is a good shepherd because but he's not a real shepherd. Are you a sheep?
No.
No. But like a shepherd looks after sheep, God looks after you and me, right? That's what David's saying. David's saying that the Lord is his shepherd. What does it mean to shall not want? He doesn't want.
David doesn't want any food because God already has some food for him, and God gave it to him.
So he already has everything he needs. So he doesn't need anything because he doesn't want anything because God already fulfilled what he needed, right? Now, this is another part here that is interesting. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. Yeah? Is that a scary place, you think?
Yeah.
A valley of shadow of death?
Yeah. It has really dark cave and there wasn't been any lights. But good thing we have 100 lights.
We have 100 lights?
Yeah.
Who is giving the light?
God.
Ah.
Because we have to have 2 lights on each hand.
Oh, when we're playing Minecraft. Oh, yeah, of course. When you're playing Minecraft and you're going down a cave that is really dark, you have a torch and you put the torch and you can see. Yeah?
Like, psh,
You're so funny.
I put some wood in where the water is because I don't want any water there, and I accidentally took out off the lights.
In Minecraft?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll play Minecraft later.
In a cave.
In the cave.
It was so dark.
Right. All right, let's go back to Psalm 23. Yeah? So David says, even though I walk through the valley of shadow of death, I will fear no evil. Right? So even if David walks through a place that is really dark and scary, because the shadow of death, it could be like a really deep, dark place, or in the desert, in the valleys, in the shadows, in the valleys, there could be dangerous animals hiding. So it's a very spooky and scary situation.
In Animal Crossing, in Mario, in Minecraft, there's a lot of monsters.
Sometimes.
If we go to the
at night when it's dark.
Yeah, and we have to go into our house.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. All right, turn around. Look at me. But David is saying that even if he walks through a very scary place, he will fear no evil. So he's not gonna be scared. Why he's not gonna be scared?
Because there are lights.
No, it's for a different reason. It says, "For you are
with me."
Who is with him?
God.
Because God is with him. He's not gonna be scared. Yeah. And then what comes after that? Your rod
and your
staff.
They comfort
me.
us.
What is a rod and a staff? Do you know what it is?
It's a rod that we go fishing with, and the staff that we catch butterflies and baskets and stuff.
Okay, all right. Well, not quite. It's a different type of rod, but it's very good. It's a fishing rod, but a rod is like a piece of wood that the shepherd uses to guide the sheep. So if the sheep is going the wrong way, the shepherd comes and kind of like gently hits the sheep to help them go the right way. And a staff is a piece of wood that has it's like a net, but doesn't have the net. But it has like a little circle kind of thing. That if the sheep is going away, the shepherd puts around the sheep's neck and then helps lead the sheep the right way.
Or I can put around its body, and
depending how big it is.
Even if it has a buckle, it can click so that and he'll put it tight like that tight, and then
the sheep can't go the wrong way. Well, I'm sure that if they had buckles, yeah.
Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I'll fear no evil.
That's right. For you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. So God guides us when we're going through our life, yeah? And sometimes he needs to correct us because we might go the wrong way, just like a shepherd does with sheep. Yeah? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's
if
what...
I'm going to put something in the bin, I go into a bedroom or a playroom.
Okay. Sure.
And then the shepherd guides me somewhere.
Very good.
Into a kitchen.
Into the kitchen? Why the kitchen?
Because it has a bin.
Ah, to throw something in the bin. I get it. I have a bin here as well if you want to throw something in the bin. But we're not going to throw anything in the bin. All right, now let's go to the second part of the chapter of Psalm 23 that is about a table. Yeah, you prepare
a table before me in the
presence of my enemies. What does that mean, to prepare a table? It basically means that God is serving a table with food.
Because the passengers are hungry and starving.
Okay, well, just imagine if you went to your friend's house or someone's house, yeah? Let's say you just got there, and as soon as you get there, your friend has a room prepared for you with lots and lots of new toys. What would you feel? Would you feel special?
Yeah, and I'll feel loved.
Exactly. That's right.
But when I'm not my London's house, I get kind of upset when I don't go to London.
Because you like your friends. Yeah, I know. But that's exactly what Dave is saying here, what he said before, that you feel loved when someone gives you such a gift. At the time, David's saying that God...
Dad, wait. I'm going to show you something too.
Okay.
It's outside.
This is very... I have no idea.
Near the kitchen.
I locked the door. Alright, come back.
I will.
Let me continue this while she's not here. But yeah, it's basically exactly what she said. That God makes us feel loved and important and honored in the presence of our enemies. That it's what says later in I think James, that if you humble yourself before God, He will exalt you. It's not our job to make ourselves feel important in front of other people, but it's our job to humble ourselves before God, because He's the one who is going to honor us, even in the presence of our enemies. You gonna show something, or should I go to the next one?
No, I can shoot everything.
Okay.
London did this for me.
Oh, London did for you. Did this for you.
I'm loved.
You feel loved because she did this for you. That's so cool.
And I did this for her.
Oh, well, you shouldn't show it yet because we're gonna put it in the mail. She might watch this video. Do you wanna show now?
No.
If you're watching the video, don't see it. Alright, she closed her eyes, so you wanna show it? You're gonna send this to her?
No.
No, yes you will.
Did she open up her eyes now?
No, I think she opened her eyes again.
The way this and Isabel and Mom did this, and Mama
For whom?
tried it,
Oh, don't look, London. Yeah, okay. Ah, nice. That's very good.
and these and I'm not going to show her any of these, but I can show her my painting.
Is that painting from preschool?
Yeah, I can show her those.
Okay, well, you're not just showing London, you're showing maybe a lot of people.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's beautiful. What is this?
This is
A heart. Did you draw that heart? Wow, that's a very good heart. What is this? What's the green? Is this the green pastures?
no. This is just some drips of mud. When we paint this underneath blue, and then we put some green on top.
Okay,
it makes
okay.
Passages and grass.
All right. Now, let's continue this. No, it's here. It's all here. At the end, we can show the other ones, okay? We're almost done. There's only 2 more verses. Okay, you can hold on. You can hold on to that. Just don't make noise because the microphone will pick up. Yeah? And then after you prepare a table for me in the presence of my enemies, what happens?
Anoint my head with oil, and my cup overflows.
What does it mean to anoint head with oil? Imagine if someone poured oil over your head. Would that be fun?
No.
But at that time, I have something to show you too. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Why don't you show a drawing to someone?
Okay. Yeah. Okay, everyone. This is my sunset. And this is my splat dot.
That's beautiful. I love the colors as well. It's like the Aboriginal flag.
Yeah. And there's one more thing. A rainbow.
Ah, wow. That's a rainbow with interesting colors. All right. Now, let me put this over here while I show you something. This is oil. Do you want to smell it?
Yeah.
It's a special oil.
Yum.
Does it smell good?
Yeah.
It does smell good, doesn't it? This is the type of oil that they would pour on people's heads. You know what I mean?
Do you want to do it?
No, I'm not gonna pour that oil over your head. It's a special oil for other purposes. But at that time, they would pour oil on people's heads. It's like a perfume. It will make you smell really nice. So what that means is God is honoring you. Yeah? Does that make sense? All right, and then the last one. Oh, my cup overflows. What does it mean for a cup to overflow?
I don't know.
What do you think it means? If you want juice, do you want a lot of juice or do you want a little bit of juice?
A little bit. And then sometimes if there's a hole here, it just floats down and
Oh,
then
you're saying that it
drips.
overflows over your mouth. But if someone is giving you something that you really like, yeah? Do you want a little bit of it or a lot of it?
A lot.
Yeah, so when David says my cup overflows, it's because God just gives him so much that there's so much that it overflows. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right, last verse is, surely goodness,
And
mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. So the last one, it says, I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever, which means that David will spend the rest of his days in the house of the Lord, in the presence of God. Is that a good thing, to be in the presence of God? Yeah. And then he says, surely goodness and mercy shall follow me. And I want to go and read from Exodus chapter 33, verse 18. What? What's...
Read that.
No, it's very important. Hold on. Why in Genesis? Because it says this. There was a passage, okay? Moses, you heard of Moses before? Moses was the guy who rescued the people of Israel, and then God gave him the 10 Commandments.
Hey!
Do you remember seeing the picture of that?
Yeah, in my book, and there's a teeny tiny squirrel that got rescued a sheep called Shemina.
Okay. All right. But anyway, Moses, he was in the mountain talking to God. And then Moses said, God, show me your glory. I want to see your glory. And then God said, I'm going to read here.
How to be done now?
Yeah, we're almost done. Where is it? And then he said, Lord said to Moses, this very thing that you have spoken I'll do, for you have found favor in my sight, and I know you by name. Oh, there you go. Verse 18. Why didn't I read the verse that I said I was going to read? Moses said, please show me your glory. And then God said, verse 19, and he said, I will make all my goodness pass before you, and will proclaim before you my name, the Lord. And I will be gracious to whom I will be gracious, and will show mercy on whom I will show mercy. That's God. He shows mercy to whoever he decides to show mercy, and he shows goodness to whoever he decides to show goodness. Not goodness, he said gracious. He'll be gracious, which is kind of a way of being good. So it's God. God does that to whoever he wants. It's not up to us to decide. But here is the blessing. Here is the real blessing, is that goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, because God is a good shepherd. And of course, if you follow him, goodness and mercy will follow you too. And that's it.